It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence.
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you as we get sent for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt.
Yeah.
These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the papers. They don't want any bulletin board material. But the fact is, you know your division foes better than anybody, and they know you. And that familiarity does bring a little extra heat into this matchup.
Return starts at the 3. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And bringing them out now in his 6th year here in the NFL. Brock is 3rd as a starter from Utah State. It's Jordan Love.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss. But he was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week. And neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Ready?
Going run again with Jacobs. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Hit made by T.J. Edwards. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
To the air with Love. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. 3rd and long for him here. It's cut right side by Watson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. And the Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready? Watch out now. Safety fury. Ready.
Love now. Buys time, rolling right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Let's go now. Ready.
Now throw, 3rd and long. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he's able to get this down to the 36. A 9-yard gain and good for a first.
Marker, no matter how they get him the ball, Kate, hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
52. Here we go. Set,
Play action. Love. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Escapes the pocket. He's going for it himself. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you could take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
Come on, set.
They'll run for this. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack.
Chased out to his right. Lewis Slime puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
33-yard line.
Williams going to run with it. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Going run again with Swift. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Devon Fuller bringing that play to an end. Not set. This is 3rd and 5.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Williams from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting 2nd right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. Green Bay offense to the line now. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Now Love on the play fake. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Trying to float that one in, and defenders there for the interception. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears take over as he records his 10th career INT. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Again, left side to Johnson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the Packers.
Looking from the gun, Williams. Going deep here for the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Isaiah Simmons there defensively.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This is Loveland looking right side. And he works this to the 38 before going down. So on 4th down, out is Cairo Santos for the Bears field goal. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And he missed it, it's no good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
We go counter, it's Jacobs. And he has this one past the 50, and he'll start downhill in the Bears territory. First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They stick with Jacobs. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. So we're through 1 as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll start out with 3rd and maybe a couple inches at most. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That's good for a couple of yards. And it'll give the Packers the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
2 yards. And the Packers first down.
Thrown on first down. Love. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. All right, here we go. Second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Play clock nearing 0, so Coach Matt LaFleur forced to call a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5.
Ready. Ready.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Here we go. Shot.
First and 10. 30-yard line.
Play fake, it's Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So working from the 30 as they line this up. Second and 10. Love now, off the play action. One connects. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Setting up the running back screen. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. On now is McManus to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Here come the Bears, back out on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Williams set to pass. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Williams with third and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. And the Packers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception is so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's going to be okay. Love. Setting up the screen. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Ready.
That's good.
Here we go. Cut.
Jacobs has the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers pull out in front further, 13-zip. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers double their lead to 14. On now is McManus to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly, he's going to throw. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And this is going to take him off across midfield there at the opposing 45. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
What's up?
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
1st down, here's Swift. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down. Play action. Williams dumped off to his running back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
A 1-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10 coming up, Brock. We've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. To the air on 3rd and long. He has his man caught by Odunze. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. We've set it downs for him from the 31.
And the Bears first down.
Now inside handoff to Swift. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
It's a pickup of 3.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Bears first down.
From the red zone on 1st. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
It's a pickup of
Offense
6.
at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout.
At the Packers 12-yard line.
Williams will look to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Throw here, 3rd down. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Santos' kick is good. And that gets him back to within 11.
Hey, facing a deficit, it's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room. They will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. 1st down throw. Here's Love. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Love from the gun. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was 1 hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut.
He'll throw it. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Always enjoy this time of year. Saturday NFL football, so let's get into it. Our tour around the NFL starts now. At Mile High, the Broncos at home to take on the Jaguars. And this is Bo Nix. One of 3 touchdown passes in the ballgame. He also tacked on 2 rushing touchdowns. The Broncos keep it rolling. They get their 6th straight victory here. Next up, we go to Charlotte. We'll look in on the Panthers as they play host to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is Chuba Hubbard. He'll find an opening and take it in. A 6-yard rushing touchdown. Lastly, let's go out to the desert. Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And it's Ray McCloud. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Falcons accomplish what they set out to do as they come away with the road victory. With that, let's give you a look here at the current playoff picture. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
To kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Chicago offense with the football first to begin quarter number 3. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. First down, Williams. And there's your man there. It's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picks it off. There he goes, pick 6, touchdown Green Bay. That pick 6 ought to spell the end to any potential comeback we might have seen out of him, Brock. This deficit might be just too much to come back from.
Yeah, if there was any hope left, they sure could have used some points. And they're going to have to get points now in a hurry. And that's for an offense who just threw the interception. Heading right back out there, you better flush it fast.
McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers push their lead to 18. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears about set for their next possession. And they're really going to have to rebuild any momentum from scratch here, Brock, coming off that pick 6 that just made the hole they're in deeper. First down, Williams to throw. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Williams from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Makes it 3rd and 1.
Running for it, it's Swift. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed 1, but they're going to lose 1 on that play. It's 4th down. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Here we go, 4th down with Williams. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And he's been used as much as some of their top pass catchers this season. Look at this. He's sitting 2nd right now among all NFL backs in receiving yards. Handoff here to Jacobs. They'll cobble together a yard there. Devon Dexter escorted him to the ground. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set. 33, yep, right, 97. Yep,
There's Love to throw. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And he's going to be right up against that line that they needed. Make it third and maybe a yard at most from the 34.
Here we go. Ready?
Turning to Jacobs on third. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Ready?
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Short pass brought in. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the ladder. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the throw route.
And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the first and goal. To the air with Love. Hits the slant. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the line. With hardly anything here. Second and inches.
Down. Ready.
Jacobs can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Let's go.
Love now on third and goal. Trying to set up that screen, but it falls incomplete. And now they're facing fourth down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane. And we couldn't do it on that one.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked by T.J. Edwards.
Hey, listen, whether he swatted that down or made the pick, either way, this defense is going to be celebrating one heck of a goal line stand. But I'll tell you this, that pick, what it does, Kate, plants a little seed of doubt in that quarterback's mind the next time he's down there.
Bud lost a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second and
Williams on the play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
good for a Bears. First down. First and 10.
Running behind center with Swift. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's not quite over yet, but it take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. They break the huddle. It's second down now. Working from the gun, Williams. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers get it back after making their third first-half interception.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, another touchdown. You know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
And he drives this forward to the 6. Setting up, second and goal.
Pick number 2 brings up second and goal. At the Bears' 6-yard line.
Yellow, 22.
Throwing, it's Love. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Trying to hit Josh Jacobs out of the backfield. And that brings up third and goal.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Love. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. Ooh, no luck. He tried. He was frightened, but they send him backwards on third and goal. On comes Brandon McManus now to try this field goal for the Packers. This only a chip shot from the right hash. McManus sends it through. And that stretches the lead to 21.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Ben Johnson doing a last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 42-yard line.
Williams set to pass. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A 7-yard gain. And the Bears first
Out of
down.
the gun, here's Williams. Hits him on the in route. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the
1st down throw by Williams. Sends this to the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. Here we got 2nd down.
Incomplete. The coverage by Javon Bullard.
Here's Williams again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
3rd down and 10.
Again, it's Williams. Hits him on the out route. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Has his man caught by Dunze. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. All set now. 1st and 10.
15 yards. That's another Bears.
This is Swift. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 15-yard line.
It's a design boot. Dumped off to his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Williams to throw on 3rd. That one's nabbed by Komet. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. Oh, I think the Bears got to that one. Yes, Bears football!
Touching. Offense.
Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag.
Here we ready.
A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. Well, he danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
Right.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 47.
Love now. Forced out to his right. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo.
Goes haywire. Fumble. But it looked like the Packers were able to cover it. No turnover. They keep possession. The Bears decide to call their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. Ahead of 4th down, officials stepping in here, a timeout call. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. For fourth down, here comes Daniel Whelan to send it flying for the Packers. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. You are not going to see a better punt than that. He picked the perfect angle, and it flies out of bounds at the 1. No chance at a return. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. His end zone, Williams. Pass complete. That's Devin Duvernay. And give him about that 15-yard line before they're able to drop him.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Bears first down.
First down, Williams to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. And goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up second and 3 at the 22-yard line.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
So keep that second and short play in your back pocket. The penalty goes ahead and gives them the first. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty. First down, Williams. And this one is launched downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now within one score in the fourth. DJ Moore, the touchdown.
The Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He has it. And he reaches the end zone, so the 2-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cut.
Hand off to Jacobs to start the drive. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. On second down, Jacobs. He has the Packer first down. And that should be enough to win this game. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Ready?
Here's a design run.
Come on.
Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win.
Cut.
They're drawn up for it. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish out the sweep of their division rivals. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Packers are your winners, as we say so long from Chicago.